Alright, so, guys, hot take.
Hmm.
I think men should start dating other men, because what's, more gay than dating a woman?
100%.
It's true.
Do you know
Yeah.
women sleep with men? It's outrageous.
So,
Gay.
what you're saying
Yeah.
is, if you're kissing a woman and she just sucked a guy's dick, then you're getting dick breath all over you.
Exactly.
That's
No,
really gay.
It's not even
Yeah.
just that, she could be kissing other men.
Yeah.
Or in fact, she could be kissing you. Or she could
Ooh.
suck your dick and then she kisses you afterwards.
See, kissing men is kind of gay. That ain't right.
No. Kissing men. You gotta kiss the
Because
homies.
then you don't have to kiss the girl who's kissed a man. So you just go straight for the man.
Guys,
There's logic to this.
I'm confused. Both sexually and in other ways.
This is why men shouldn't have
Ladies and gentlemen,
podcasts.
Yeah,
welcome
we
to Dawn
should- yeah.
Discussion.
Can we just talk about nerd stuff instead? I feel like I understand that
Yes, let's go.
Alright, let me put my
Okay.
nerd glasses on.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I need to do a different pose. Can't be Morpheus. Maybe it's a big fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
to the
exactly.
manosphere. But anyway, here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's episode. We have a special guest for the first time in a while, Max.
Yo.
We did briefly talk about it in our last episode, which was our tournament bracket thing. Where
Yes.
We were like, oh, it would be really cool if we had Max here, so we've got him here for it.
Here it is.
It's because I am a cool dude.
So,
Yes.
we'll go over the rules again quickly.
Ooh.
There are actually a few things I should have discussed, but I could discuss them now anyway.
Sure, yeah.
But it's well, when it comes
Terrible.
relevant, we'll discuss it. Fuck you. So rules are as followed: a fifth dimensional entity has arrived, because people do the basic bitch. Oh, they're in a coliseum and they fight. Doesn't really show the characters and who they are properly.
No, really, no.
So Mixapidalic and the Watcher really bored one day, and they go, "You want to watch just a bunch of random super powerful dudes fight? Yeah, why not?" So they start cherry-picking beings from across the multiverse.
Hmm.
The rule is, unless we specify, let's say if it's DC characters, it's the comic book versions. If they're characters from, let's say, something like Lord of the Rings, it's the book versions, most likely. If it's from Star Wars, it's the
Right.
movie versions. But if the comics are canon, that becomes relevant.
So, the original version.
The original versions, unless we specify otherwise.
Yeah.
How about the edited rule I mentioned as well? Because obviously, with pre-knowledge about certain characters and so on and so
Yes.
forth.
So, for example, let's say if they're in the DC universe, so if it's the Justice League, they all know each other. They all have pre-knowledge of each other. But if they're meeting other characters, let's say from the Invincible verse, they've never met them. They know nothing about them. First time they're meeting.
Yeah.
They are being put in a domed area that has been created that has multiple biomes. It's a major city that is a port city. It's by a sea. There is a forested area, a farm area, and a moonscape island in the bay. For the sake of if certain people like
This
isolating
is
fights,
incredibly descriptive.
just because then people can kind of go, okay, that's how I could kind of picture the fight in
Okay.
their heads.
Yeah.
So that way it helps for us as well if we're trying to picture how we think that fight would go.
Very DM of you.
Mm.
Yes. The city is populated, and the people in the city can die. They are brought back to life, though, at the beginning of every round, the next round, but they have memory of their death. So there are repercussions, such as PTSD. So that's why superheroes might go, I don't really like collateral damage, even if the people aren't going to die permanently. I don't want them to remember there's stuff happening to them.
Right.
I hope there isn't a train where the invincible characters are.
There are some ways to say it.
Yes.
Each,
no.
each character gets an hour of prep time. 1 hour prep each.
Right, and it's uninterrupted prep
It's
time.
uninterrupted prep time. They can move around the city. And for example, in this case of the 1 hour uninterrupted prep time, they're both in the city, but they're basically invisible to each other. They won't be able to see or interact with each other, but they'll be able to interact with the city
Right,
around
like a
them.
passive mode kind of
Yeah,
thing.
like a passive mode kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah. I'll do
Um,
my makeup.
and what was the other? Oh, they all get one MacGuffin per fight. So whatever this MacGuffin might be. So for
Yeah.
example, with Superman, he gets his either cosmic armor suit, a blue sun, or the Phantom Zone projector.
Yeah.
Batman can get the Hellbat suit or an equivalent. Vecna could D&D Vecna could go God mode. He could become an ascended god. He's in
Yeah.
Lich form currently. Stuff like that, where basically they get something once in the entire tournament. Once they've used it, they can't use it again. Where basically, if they're like, "Fuck, I need that little bit extra to win this fight," they can use it.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's base current form. So it's the current versions of the characters from Marvel and DC in the comics, not at their most powerful. Because if we were to do that, the final would be pretty much, I think, like Superman and Thor every time.
Well, you're
Yeah.
basically just putting nukes against each other at that
Yeah,
point.
exactly.
You know.
Yeah. So other than that, I will do one last
Let's
shuffle.
call some carnage.
Yes! Yes! Yeah! Man!
Man,
Man.
Nothing manlier than men discussing fights.
fight!
Fight. Well, look, it's better
I
than
don't feel good about this.
better than men
You should.
playing balls with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is the Better Men podcast. This is what men
are we
really
better
want to
men
talk about.
though?
Okay, we've got some interesting ones.
There
Are
we
we
go.
betting men?
We've got
We are betting.
We are betting.
All right. So,
Yes.
starting off, round 1,
Yes.
Omni-Man versus Gandalf.
I hate this.
Gandalf.
I'm
Yeah.
actually not that against you. Yeah, I think
I would be inclined. I mean, he's
Omni-Man may have the speed factor, but I feel like Gandalf could survive a couple hits.
also Gandalf
No, he
is
wouldn't.
effectively he's effectively a demigod, right?
I'm
He
going to
is.
put this out here. Like, Gandalf isn't going to have the endurance and so on and so forth. But if we're talking about prep time with, like...
True, Gandalf does.
But then, you know, he
Yeah.
has spells and shit. Like, you know, I...
And I mean, you say he hasn't got the endurance. He fought a Balrog, which is like essentially a very
Yep.
powerful demon.
But compared to Omni-Man,
No,
who
Omni-Man
could
is definitely
literally kill a
stronger than a
demon...
Balrog.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we say that he can kill demons from the Invincible verse. We don't know how a Balrog properly scales to
Yeah.
Invincible. Like,
And
a
that's-
Balrog could rock up and fuck shit up really quickly.
And that's the tricky thing with these things, because you're comparing the physics of one universe to the next.
Yeah,
which,
or lack
you know,
of
that's
in
where we
certain
struggle.
cases.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you got some like human characters in Invincible, yeah, kind of. I
Yeah.
mean, even in the DC, where humans literally like have the same equivalent strength as Captain America, Batman,
Yeah.
Which is
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
he'll show up.
Yeah.
But I do think, yeah, Gandalf with prep time can win this.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Emily, man, I love you. No, I shouldn't love you.
If
Mr. I should
any
say-
fans are actually somehow stumbled across this,
Gay.
the Glazers are going to be. No, I mean, I can already hear it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I can make an accurate, just like representation. You know,
Yeah.
There you
it's
go.
that fucking angry cat.
Yeah.
Now we're going to piss off an entire other fan base because they're all going to say this, and we're all going to go, "No, you're very wrong for very obvious reasons." Black Panther versus Batman.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
I mean,
Once again,
actually, how about the if he had his MacGuffin?
yeah, but bear in mind, I think as the fight goes on, and it's also because it's about who they are as people. I don't think Batman would be willing to use it on someone after a while he deems, "Oh, you're not evil,
Yeah.
and you're stronger than me. You've got a better chance of winning this than I do."
It's
Yeah.
I forgot to say one thing. There are stakes to this fight. Mixie grants one wish to the winner.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
now there is like.
Didn't know that.
Sorry, I should have prefaced this at the start. That's on me. Yeah. So now Batman might be going
I could bring back my parents.
that, but he'd also be going. But Black Panther actually seems like T'Challa seems like a kind of a chill dude. You winning wouldn't be the worst thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, to be honest with you, Black Panther is a lot like Batman in many ways.
Just with
the-
actual super strength and endurance and
Yeah.
a better suit.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is the big factor that I thought about. I mean, I think the only difference between Black Panther and Batman. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying not to mix them up weirdly.
They're very
Well,
similar.
bees.
Yeah, in a way, but like, I don't know. Batman's MacGuffins are a lot strong. I mean, I don't know too
No,
much
they
about
are.
Black Panther,
They
but
are,
like
yeah.
Black fucking hell. I was about to say- This is why I'm trying to be careful.
Bat Panther and Black Man.
Oh, this is what I wanted
Panther,
to avoid.
Batman.
This is what I wanted to avoid. But no,
my God,
Batman's
we should switch
MacGuffins. Batman's MacGuffins are way stronger.
Yeah.
But when it comes to his just like his day to day type stuff,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Black Panther definitely has the edge
And I
because of
know
his tech.
every family. Batman hits prep time. So does T'Challa. And
Yeah.
T'Challa does know. Like, Batman's not the king of prep time, guys. Other people know how to use it. too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Black Panther is the king of Wakanda, so you know.
And there you go. And
To
I
be fair,
can
he has more
imagine they'll just.
resources.
Yeah, he does.
Like, there's also the gag fight of this where Batman goes, "I'm a billionaire," and T'Challa goes,
I'm the king.
"That's cute."
do you know
like,
how much my
I
country's
own a company.
resources
I own
are
a
worth?
country.
I bought your company. What?
Yeah.
I
You
bought the
bought
Batcave
Wayne Tech?
too. And I bought Alfred. No.
No, Alfred wouldn't.
No, Alfred. Yeah, Alfred's loyal.
It
Yeah.
depends on what iteration of Batman, actually.
It does. But we're going current. canon.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Alfred is tired of George Clooney's,
Oh,
why did you
yes.
make a Bat credit card?
One possible reason. But anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
Shrek Cyborg. As in, yes, Shrek from Shrek.
Shrek!
Because someone
Shrek
wanted
win.
Shrek.
The Shrekening will happen. Shrek 100%.
I don't know, man.
Shrek's quite durable.
I
But
mean,
Cyborg is
Cyborg
Cyborg.
has so many great
Alright,
weapons
look,
and
I get
gadgets,
the
but
gag.
Do you want me to be honest or myself?
Shrek, both.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my self answer. Shrek wins, hands down. He's God. But jokes
Okay.
aside, Cyborg would definitely just blast a hole through him. I will say,
Well,
Shrek,
he wouldn't kill him, but
if
yeah.
if it was Shrek versus Batman, I would actually put my money on Shrek.
I would too. No, I would.
Dude faced like nearly an army of people in armor in like the last little
And
moment
the
of
dragon.
Shrek.
Yeah.
The dragon.
Yeah, he
Because
would have got the
Batman-
dragon.
Don't get me wrong, this is not an actual easy fight. Cyborg just wins. Like, Shrek actually puts up a bit of resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like,
If Shrek had Fiona as... Actually, Shrek would have Fiona as MacGuffin. He'd call in his
Oh,
my
friends.
God.
Fiona, but not the fucking dragon?
I did then say, and his friends.
Yeah, okay.
no, but this is what I mean. Like, Shrek doesn't have a MacGuffin. And to be fair, he faced a dragon with nothing, with no prep time.
Not only did he face a dragon, he fucking wingmaned
Yeah.
for his donkey friend.
Oh my
who wasn't
God,
even that
yes!
much of a friend.
He not only wingman, he beat it. Also, one other thing, I don't know if I mentioned this to you, but you already know. The fights are either to death or incapacitation. So
Yeah.
Batman wouldn't kill, which is the main thing. So hence
Yeah,
why-
Cyborg
Yeah.
wouldn't either.
Yeah, Cyborg wouldn't either.
Does
And to be fair, neither would Shrek.
Does T'Challa kill? I can't remember.
Yes, but not frequently.
He does, but he wouldn't
Very-
kill Batman.
He wouldn't kill
Yeah.
Batman. Like, I think it's very much, as they're fighting, they would recognize each other's styles, but yeah.
Yeah, it might be like an honor thing. at
Yeah,
that
it'd be an
point.
honor
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Cyborg, I think.
Another,
Yeah.
but then again,
By the way, armies do and friends can count as MacGuffins if they're not in this.
Yeah,
So
fair.
Fiona
Yeah.
and-
so I'm trying to think because this is a tricky.
I mean,
if
even
he-
with Fiona and Dragon, I don't think that
you
makes
know
a
what?
difference
Actually,
against
I
Cyborg.
think
much.
Shrek's because you've seen most of the Shrek movies. I'm assuming
Yeah.
his MacGuffin should just be plot armor. Because it pretty much is. If you've seen the scenes where he basically
No,
survives
that's
shit, it
fair,
is pretty
but
much plot
that
armor.
logic
It is,
extend
yeah.
like plot armor is removed as a MacGuffin because every character in this list gets it.
That's a fair point.
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
Batman would get plot armor, and then you could say,
Yeah.
well, Batman wins because he's Batman, and we're not
Batman
fucking.
v Superman. Plot armor.
Yeah,
Laugh
exactly.
at it.
Yeah,
Why'd you say that
exactly.
name?
Why'd you say that?
Why'd you say that name?
We've ragged enough about that movie.
Yeah, okay,
all
yeah.
right, moving.
Yeah.
But
But I think Shrek would have given it a good
no, it would be
It
a
would
good
be
It sounds
fight.
dumb,
yeah, yeah.
but
Yeah,
to
it's
be fair,
only-
think
it
about
would
it.
be
easy
a
one.
good and entertaining fight.
But
I think
this is what I hate about these, is that there will be like 50 of them that are incredibly easy, and then 14 of them that are just impossible.
Yeah, because alright, look, Cyborg has the brain of a supercomputer. He could probably think about shit on the fly. I will not deny that. But then thinking about what Shrek has done before,
Yeah.
and the fact that he literally went into a dragon's
And
den,
you
not
can't
knowing there's a
predict-
dragon still
and you
alive.
can't predict stupid.
Yeah,
You
and
can't
he
predict
literally set up a trap for him on the fly while being chased by a
Yeah.
dragon.
He's very
you know.
strong as well.
He
Yeah.
is, very
Like
strong.
ridiculously strong.
Have you
And
seen the
very
wrestling scene?
durable.
Yeah.
Once again, very durable.
He
But
is.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
but moving.
It took an hour now.
Because we've got 128
We do have,
characters, so
yeah.
We've
Oh,
got,
Jesus.
We've got a. So some will have
Alright,
to get
sorry,
through.
I will be.
Yeah. No, it's fair. We do have to discuss a few of them. I think this one's relatively straightforward. Black Manta versus Loki.
Oh, Loki, yeah.
Yeah. Realistic. Black Manta
Yeah.
is the Aquaman villain. Who,
Yeah, right.
It's going to be Loki.
What's
Loki's
he?
an
What's
actual
he gonna do with his eye beams?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Stare him to death.
that might stagger Loki, maybe even hurt him, but in the long run, Loki.
Well, look. No, Loki wouldn't get hurt. He would just make a double and just
Yeah.
stab him
Yeah,
in the
like
back.
don't. But that's if it lands, like I said.
Yeah,
If
fair.
it- This is going to be an interesting one. Darth Vader versus Captain America.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Vader, but I think the shield would repel the lightsaber hit.
You know what I think might happen is Captain America would throw the shield, and Darth Vader would
And
just
Vader
like...
would just.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he
realistically, Cap throwing that thing would be the worst thing he could do. He would need to
His-
keep hold of it.
I mean,
think-
his ability is a MacGuffin in itself. He could literally just force choke shit.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I think Cap gives a good fight,
Yeah.
but realistically, Vader's got too much going.
No,
for him.
he
And
will.
Vader's incredibly strong physically.
Yeah, also to
Yeah.
win it, Captain America would have to give his all. Darth Vader really wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Vader could half-ass
Like,
this.
it wouldn't
quite
very
Vader,
much.
Vader giving it his all is
Having
literally
said
like
that,
using
what
the
would-
force, whereas
Yeah.
What would Cap's MacGuffin be, and would that even be enough against Vader? I don't think he
doesn't
has.
he get? Well, I'm thinking movie iteration. I don't know enough about Captain America because I
No,
was thinking
quick
like
note, he
Mjolnir.
wouldn't get Mjolnir because Thor is in this and he has Mjolnir.
Okay.
So yeah.
Or Stormbreaker.
I couldn't really think of any.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
I mean,
one.
is Captain America
his iron will,
His iron will.
to do good.
Oh,
for
what? He
America.
just shouts "Avengers Assemble" and then
And
everyone
then
else
no
does the
Avengers
work.
show up because they're all in this.
Yeah.
They're like, we're trying to get to you, Cap. We can't get in.
Who are you
It
again?
would be Vader. Even with MacGuffin, I think Vader would still
Yeah.
win.
Yeah.
Next up, poor Mario.
Actually, he would. Wait, quickly. Sorry. He would slice through his shield because remember,
Right.
Is it vibranium?
Yeah.
Yeah, it reacts to heat because I think vibranium is meant to be an
You're right.
iteration of
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
adamantium as well.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
No, vibranium is two separate things to adamantium. They're both in the comic as well.
Adamantium,
Sorry, yeah.
I think, is more durable and has greater power. But
Yeah. Basically,
vibranium can.
adamantium is in its like raw ore form. If you melt it down and then it solidifies, then whatever it solidifies into is just
Yeah.
whatever shape
It-
it is, and then it's unbreakable from that
Yeah,
point on.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
but
even
that,
heat won't melt it.
but that line of
Yeah.
logic for vibranium.
No,
Actually, he does still cut through.
Vibranium is more flexible.
Yeah. Okay.
So
But I
it's
think in the
breakable,
comics, to be fair, in the comics, his shield is made from adamantium. I think it's just that they didn't have the rights to adamantium.
Yeah, that's
when
what I
they
was
made the film.
thinking because I'm trying to remember if that was
Yeah,
the
they
case or
made it
not.
vibranium,
Actually,
and I think it's kind of stuck.
It may
with
be like in the comics, it may be like a vibranium adamantium alloy.
Okay.
that.
Now
It might be a
thinking about
mixture of the comics. Yeah.
But then, I don't know how it would react to a lightsaber
Anyway.
because let's be real, no one ever thought to do that.
I never
Yeah.
studied for
Yeah.
fantasy.
I'm
physics.
happy to say the shield will.
It would last
Yeah.
a while before just being dealt
Yeah.
with.
I mean, plasma sword.
Yeah.
Essentially, what it is. That's
It's
like
a
ma-
it's not
pure
even just a
heat.
normal plasma sword, it's a magical one.
Yes.
Well,
Because
even
it's,
better.
it's
Oh,
force.
with blood. Yeah. fuck
Yeah, but I'm happy to say that vibranium adamantium alloy will still repel that.
Yeah,
just for
yeah.
the sake of.
But
It
like,
makes the fight
completely-
interesting.
Yeah.
yeah. All right, fair.
But anyway, next up, poor Mario.
Cool.
Godzilla. Sorry.
Doomsday. So it's worse.
Oh.
I'll say
Mario.
Mario.
He jumps on his head. How did this kill me?
Yeah.
Or well, here's the problem. Once he's done that, Doomsday gets back up, and Mario, doesn't work a second time because
Oh
Doomsday
my
can't
God,
be killed
yeah.
twice the same way.
Oh, that's true.
No, he just.
I will say this: Mario's MacGuffin is a star, but that isn't permanent. It
No, it
only
isn't
lasts a
permanent.
few seconds, and in that time, he's only indestructible.
I have a really dumb question, kind of somewhat unrelated.
Yeah.
In this, I'm assuming semi-realistic setting, if Mario got a star and touched something, obviously the visual representation is that things just fall down to the ground. But in real life, would he just walk through it?
To a degree, yeah.
That would be
Probably would,
disgusting,
right?
but
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. And then
Uh,
he just like expands with the
But
mushroom.
yeah,
Realistically,
Doomsday.
it is going to be Doomsday.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I want
But
Mario to
poor
win.
Mario.
I
Yeah,
want
we
to-
all do.
I want
Mario
to
went,
too.
it's a me! Splat!
Also, I
and just
find-
red mist on the ground, and
I find
Luigi's in
it
the background
amazing.
going, no!
It's amazing how he weaseled his way back into this one after we said, "Oh, we're gonna take him out to make way for better people."
Like Shrek.
Yes.
That's my dumb ass.
Because in the
Let's
previous
go.
one, he also just did not do it.
No, he didn't.
Oh, fuck. Mario.
Anyway,
He had a very terrible lineup, though, bless him.
Angstrom Levy from Invincible,
Oh boy.
the portal guy, the super smart
Oh, yeah,
big
yeah.
brain dude,
Yeah.
versus Jean Grey.
Jean.
Oh yeah.
Jean.
She would literally just go, I could see your thoughts. What? Ah.
Yeah.
This has gotten
pretty much.
very interesting very quickly. Atom Eve versus Storm.
Atom Eve.
Storm.
Storm.
Atom Eve?
Storm
Oh,
can terraform planets.
Yeah.
Atom Eve could terraform planets.
Yeah,
she
but
could
it will
even
take
create
a-
her own
It would
element.
it would take a lot,
it
and
will take a
Storm
lot
is
of it.
basically a god. Properly, she's seen as a god.
If-
She's-
Yeah.
Okay, so the limitations to Atom Eve is the basic understanding of, like, anatomy and
Yeah.
how to restructure it.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, she could definitely take Storm, but then again, there's going to be some aspects, which is understanding the genome of mutants, because I think that might have to play a factor into that if we're
I
going to make
think-
this fair.
I think there exists a version of Atom Eve that could potentially beat Storm.
Just not current
No.
form. We're basing this like
Storm is ridiculous.
it's the comic version of Atom Eve, but it's up to date with the Invincible storyline from the show.
Yeah.
We're not going with end of series. We're going with it's post season 4. She's very powerful.
She hasn't
she
really
started-
discovered how to. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not fully yet.
I don't know. I mean, you're basically.
You're gonna piss Tammy off, by the way, with this.
No, I love Storm. I do get why she can literally terraform planets, but then
Yeah.
again,
It's
we've
not-
literally got someone who can literally
I mean,
transform
the thing,
shit.
yeah. The
Yeah.
thing is, with this case, it's very much the only reason Jean Grey is usually more powerful than Storm is simply because of the Phoenix Force. Other than that,
That's
Storm
right,
is
yeah.
the most powerful Omega level
Oh,
mutant
yeah.
on Earth.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, in fact,
And-
I think Magneto has said plenty of times she's like renowned as a god, which
Yeah.
is fair to say. I
Yeah.
do not deny her power, but I'm talking about literal like reconstruction of shit. She's basically like Atom
And-
Eve is literally a Green Lantern, but better.
The thing,
In a way.
the other thing to bear in
Yeah.
mind is, even if Atom Eve was slightly more powerful, that may not matter because ultimately Storm has faced more things than Atom Eve and faced similar things to Atom Eve
Yeah.
and won. And Atom Eve hasn't really fought anyone like Storm. And Atom Eve's biggest thing is, I fight Viltrumites. And exclusively at this point, just Viltrumites now.
Also, she never actually killed any of them.
Yeah.
Like, the only Viltrumite she ever killed was her unborn child.
Fucking okay.
Wow.
Jeez-
All right.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Wow.
Am I wrong?
I mean, it was fair of her to do.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're trying to wipe out the Viltrumites, then you know.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
She's gotta start. She was already on.
Start small.
Starts.
No,
then
but
grow your
I
way
think
up.
she's held back by the plot a lot, though. That's
She
that's
is,
the
yeah,
reason
to
that
a
I
degree.
think she could win against Storm.
Yeah.
Because, we don't get to see her in her true form. People are too, like...
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is what I'm saying.
Cowardly
I
about
can
it.
see that there is a
A
version
version
of
of
her that
her.
could defeat Storm.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think they've
Yeah.
reached that stage yet with her. And even then, like even her at her peak, I think that's so close.
Yeah.
It's so close between the two of them. We're talking like inches. Like
Her MacGuffin would be the organic matter manipulation thing.
yeah, Storms would be going basically God of Thunder level,
Yeah.
but just not having Mjolnir on hand.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Fucking,
But, I feel
fucking
like-
tricky.
Yeah.
I still stand on Atom Eve, personally, but, yeah.
I think if Atom Eve was doing organic matter manipulation, then probably yes.
Yeah.
But then we'd have to call it.
Are we doing that?
I mean, you're championing for her, so you gotta make the call.
Yeah.
I don't think...
Again, she can do this only once. If she
don't-
doesn't do it now, she's out.
I don't think she would need it. I think,
Okay.
in terms of, like, terrain and weather, I mean, she has dealt with natural disasters before. In fact,
She
one of
has.
the
She
enemies
has, yeah.
is literally a dude with bracelets that terraform the planet.
No, they're bracelets that create earthquakes. Storm can do
It's-
more than just
I'm
that.
not denying that. I'm not saying that it would not be an incredibly difficult fight. What I'm saying is that she has faced enemies that can literally terraform the planet. Maybe less powerful so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she literally has an understanding of, like, the elements and, if, say, Storm's throwing lightning, like, what's to say she can't...
I think the thing is, in the end, Atom Eve will say this: she has a greater versatility.
Mhm.
She has a better counter, but I think in terms of raw, actual power that can be produced, Storm is way more. Like,
Yeah.
Storm can create lightning that is essentially so powerful it's hotter than the sun.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. And then at that point, it doesn't matter if she creates a fucking shield between them. That bitch ain't lasting against a fucking.
And not to
lightning
not
bolt.
to mention that even without that stuff, she's also extremely durable.
Yeah, Storm tanks a lot of punishment.
To be fair, yeah, that's
She
a fair
takes
point.
a
I
lot
forget
of
about
punishment.
that.
Like, yeah, she's fought, like, let's go through Apocalypse, fucking Magneto, Mr. Sinister, the Sentinels, fucking even Avenger level threats like Thanos, and even to a degree
Yeah.
Galactus occasionally.
Witch.
Scarlet Witch, she's had to deal with Dark Phoenix, we forget that. Like,
Yep.
Yeah,
she's had to.
but-
It's once again, it's the whole experience thing, because people don't realize this. The Invincible verse is not that experienced. They deal
Yeah.
with Viltrumites. And that's kind of all they have to deal with, which is basically
Yeah.
just dealing with Superman.
I
Which
mean, even
isn't
then,
easy.
yeah.
It's a big
Well,
challenge.
not
Yeah,
even
but not-
Superman,
not
to be
even
fair.
Superman.
Yeah.
Like, Superman's a different level in comparison to a Viltrumite.
Yeah.
But no, I do see your point, and you are convincing me in that regard, because I forget about, like, her endurance
Yeah.
in comparison to... And experience. Yeah, I'm a big,
Yeah.
if you have experience, that has way more value than,
Yeah. So,
Well, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
That's why.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we saying Storm?
Yeah. I will. I mean, to be fair, two of you have already said it anyway. So yeah, I have.
I mean,
Yeah.
in the end, you're the
I didn't-
guest, so
yeah.
we'll lean a little towards what you might want
Oh,
occasionally, unless
stop
we're able
it.
to
A
convince
little
you.
bit.
No,
Like,
I just think
yeah.
she's very much underrated and
She is.
underpowered, and I don't think she's best represented too well in the
Yeah.
show, considering what her abilities
Yeah.
are. It's
Yeah.
like, I mean, to be fair, that's a big problem in every comic. Like,
Yeah.
Speedsters, for instance, has never been done justice, in my
No.
opinion.
No.
'Cause
The
they
Flash show was the closest, and even then, they got a lot of shit wrong
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Yes.
moving on, the Doctor,
Mhm.
immortal from Invincible.
The Doctor.
I actually agree.
I was gonna say, because I mean, to be fair, I don't think Doctor's a fair one to have, because his whole shtick is literally, you know,
His
plot armor.
TARDIS can only go so far, though. That's the thing. So he can time travel, but pretty much only within the dome.
He's. Yeah, that's fair enough. But I mean, like, we all say this, but then there's always, like, something that happens.
And here's
Yeah.
the thing. Ultimately, I'll concede this. I think this basic, he can. I say he'd he'd beat Immortal. There are going to be things on this list though he will struggle with and not know how to deal
See,
with.
Are we
My-
talking Immortal from
Invincible, yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
Invincible, yeah.
See, I'm leaning towards Immortal, to be honest, because
Interesting.
the Doctor is a powerful being, but he doesn't really fight.
Yeah.
He outsmarts his people though, and I think he could outsmart Immortal relatively easily.
But
Immortal's not that smart.
I
Let's be
don't
blunt.
think it's about that. It's about, I mean, this is the tricky thing, because we're establishing, like, how people act and treat each
Yeah.
other in the context of the show. Like, in the
Yeah.
show of Doctor Who,
Yeah.
enemies are very much scared because of his rapport, but we've never really gotten to see him act as, like...
Fight against something that would have no reason to fear him.
Yeah, and on
Yeah.
top of that, we don't even know what his kind of fighting style is like in that regard. Like, we hear that he faces Daleks, but what's the equivalent of a Dalek compared to Immortal, for instance, you know?
yeah,
Probably Robot, I guess, kind of to a degree. But yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
But I
So
would say
that's
because
the tricky aspect of
it's
it.
the fact that
Yeah.
we're also forgetting the Doctor is a super genius who can build basically anything.
This is true.
Give him an hour.
Yeah, you give him an hour to build something, and he'll
Yeah.
fucking build something.
Well, to be
Yeah.
fair, his biggest advantage is that for him, technically, an hour doesn't have to be an hour.
Exactly. He
Yeah.
can time travel in the dome. So
Yeah.
he can go back into his TARDIS, time travel back to the prep time, and use the prep time again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
This is true.
I'm still standing on the Doctor.
I
then,
think
but
it is.
like,
Yeah, no, you guys have
I
convinced me.
think the weird
Like, don't
thing
get me wrong,
is
he'll hit a ceiling at some point where I'm going, yeah, he just isn't going to get past what this thing is.
he
But
might actually do.
he can get
Fuck.
really far. It just entirely depends on who he gets up against.
He might do that thing. You know the episode of Doctor Who where I can't remember. He was
Quick
basically
preface, it is the 11th Doctor, because I think that's one of the very popular versions, plus he has everything from
we're
the
talking
past.
David Tennant. Sorry.
No,
Matt
Matt
Smith.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
he's argued. I argue him, Peter Capaldi, David Tennant, and the Eighth Doctor are like the four biggest
Paul McGann.
menaces. Like of the Doctors, where you look at them and go, I do not want to deal with these guys if I'm a bad guy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but there we go.
Yeah. Tricky.
Next up, we have Shazam versus Titan from Megamind.
I'm gonna say Shazam.
I don't know what to say to this because this is too much of a meme to not go Titan, but then I'm like, oh, I'm siding with the sexist. Fuck. Like, oh.
Yeah, it is. But even then,
Oh,
Titan,
sorry, not sexist. Nice guy.
Yeah.
But it is Shazam. Let's be blunt. Shazam
Yeah.
is just an equivalent to Superman. And it's,
Oh, imagine. I mean, to be fair, actually, no. Yeah, you're right onto Shazam, but I want to emphasize a point. As soon as Titan
Yes.
saw that Metro Man was still alive,
yeah.
he fucking shat himself. Do you,
did.
and do you know what's also funnier? It's like, oh, I'm finally powerful because I got superpowers. Gets his ass kicked by a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah. He wouldn't run from Shazam because he'd have no idea who Shazam is. But then he'd be like, huh, throw a punch and Shazam would just catch it.
This is-
And then Titan would proceed to shit himself.
Yep. Oh, I fucking love it.
Next up, Saruman,
Okay.
Lord of the Rings versus Deathstroke.
Saruman.
Yeah, Deathstroke
Yeah.
gives a really good fight, but it is Saruman. Because Deathstroke is a Terminator for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he has a healing funny enough, he does
He
have
does have a healing
Not
factor.
to,
Yeah.
not to the extent of like Deadpool.
Yeah, but to be
which
fair,
is
Saruman
hilarious,
only
actually.
has to do like the floor mopping thing, and
Yeah, alright.
like not even Deathstroke.
Just Deathstroke
Yeah.
going. "Whoa,
If he's good at stealth.
Yeah.
If he can get the jump on Saruman, but that's a big if.
Yeah, in the movies, the only reason why Wormtongue was able to do that is because Saruman basically was arrogant enough to believe that Wormtongue was on his side,
Yeah.
so he didn't suspect that he would do it. In the books, very different story. To be fair, in the books, he lost to fucking hobbits.
But a bunch of treants.
It's
That
really
is also true.
It wasn't just hobbits.
Yeah.
It was an army of treants he lost to.
Yeah, it's like it's further to push the story. We have
Yeah.
descriptions of his power, but then it's like, what is that power actually?
The thing is,
Yeah.
wizards and magical beings are really hard to gauge because there's no science to their actual power. It's
yeah,
just whatever they can
or
do.
even then, like these, like the rings of power are obviously supposedly the most powerful things in
Yeah.
existence.
But what do they
one of
actually
them,
do?
well, one of them literally makes you invisible, which is like
Yeah.
standard in.
The
A
other
lot of
ones
the
really
universes.
don't seem to do all that much.
I
Yeah.
think it basically enhances a bunch of things like intelligence, durability, and stuff.
Yeah,
but
one of them
Never
literally, well, 9 of them literally just kind of turn you into like a ghoulish thing.
Yeah.
fair, it does make
Oh,
you
yeah.
stronger.
It did.
But anyway.
That's the process.
Yeah.
So, next up,
I'm not sure my Lord of the Rings fandom.
Bowser, Grodd. Gorilla Grodd.
I don't know, man.
Grodd can fuck with his mind.
He
I want
can.
to say Bowser.
I would
for
say
the fact that
Bowser
it's
is
Jack Black.
physically.
Yeah.
Bowser is stronger and can breathe fire. That's the
Yes,
main
he's
thing.
much more
But
conniving.
Yeah,
as
but
well.
if-
Grodd is
smarter.
smarter
Yeah.
and can read minds.
Oh, if you can read minds, so yeah.
Yeah,
it's fucking-
Grodd's a
I
telepathic.
mean, to be
ape.
fair, if
Yeah,
Grodd
forget about
reads
that.
Bowser's mind, all he's gonna read is
Peaches,
Oh,
peaches,
oh,
peaches.
oh,
Oh. Are we talking about like game iteration or movie iteration?
Probably game.
Game.
iteration,
It's
right?
the game
Yeah.
iteration.
Damn it, because I was.
I know you want to do the movie, but we're going on the original
No,
base one.
but
unless
it's
otherwise.
fair, but I kind of wanted to think, he reads his mind, he goes, peaches, 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 peaches. Okay, I'm gonna stop now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, fair.
But
Alright.
realistically,
It'll be
probably-
Gorilla Grodd.
It would
anyway.
probably be Grodd.
Movie or not, it'll be Gorilla Grodd.
Samus from Metroid
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
versus Satana.
Oh, it's probably Satana. I feel.
Yeah,
Magic, yeah.
magic,
Yeah.
and not even just that. People underestimate how powerful she is. She is the current
is, yeah.
Sorcerer Supreme of Earth in DC currently.
Oh,
Fair.
well,
Alright.
Which I didn't know until I recently looked it up and saw. I was like, oh shit.
there you
And
go.
she's fought insane shit. That is
Fair,
Yeah.
fair, fair.
nuts. Yeah. And next up, Death from Darksiders
Oh, yeah.
versus Jason from Friday the 13th.
Not Death from Darksiders.
That's fair. Well, I have no idea.
I
about
don't know who that is.
Alright, to give a bit of context, one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse, maybe not as, because his MacGuffin would be, I already established what his MacGuffin
Yeah,
would be.
Sure, yeah. I
So-
will believe you.
Basically, he is a character that rivals angels and demons, but then there is DLC in Darksiders 2 where he, while not powerless against a human character, he does have to like dodge out of his way from like bullet fire and stuff like that. So to me, that kind of gives like, obviously humans aren't anywhere as powerful compared
Yeah.
to, but I think there are aspects of humans that can rival the Four Horsemen. However, the
Yeah.
plot MacGuffin would be Seven Seals Broken, because that, supposedly, in context, we haven't seen it in game yet, unleashes unfathomable power, and
Okay.
they have, like, their forms and stuff. Like, he has,
So essentially, he does become Death to a degree, the
To a-
actual horseman.
to a degree, yeah. He still has his horse, regardless.
Yeah.
He still has his Reaper form, which basically gives him, like, essentially steroids. And a giant scythe. So, like, I think in this context,
Yeah.
who's he against again?
Jason.
Oh, he's dead.
The main, well, he's not, because Jason is technically immortal, but he can be incapacitated.
Yeah.
And he has a fear of water. So Jason has a lot of problems
Does
going.
Death
True.
fear water?
No.
Okay,
in
well
fact,
then.
he has, and he could breathe forever underwater.
So
I-
literally all he has to do is just go sploosh.
Yeah. Next up, we
Oh
have...
wait, did you put them together because they both have masks?
No, we
No.
shuffled.
No,
Yeah.
it's shuffled. So
No,
it's
no,
random.
Death literally has like a mask
Oh,
that
shit.
makes him look like an executioner, akin
Oh.
to Jason, which
Well,
is
no,
funny.
Jason's
hilarious.
mask is a hockey mask.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just ironic in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
Like ghoulish characters that wear
Yeah.
masks.
Fair enough. Next up, Green Lantern, Hal Jordan specifically,
Okay.
versus A-Train.
Well. Alright, next.
All right,
Yeah.
whose girlfriend?
The thing is, I just want once for A-Train to progress to the next round. 'cause how much
No.
I want-
I think
quick
A-Train
parenthesis.
would.
No, A-Train wouldn't win.
A-Train would not defeat Green Lantern.
Hal is bullshit in terms of what he can do.
That's fair.
He is the actual poster child of the Green Lanterns for a reason.
Yeah.
Where's my love for Adam and Eve in this regard?
No, don't get me wrong. Adam Eve is powerful, but once again, even if it were Adam Eve and Hal, I'd say Adam Eve can do more. Hal is just better.
No, fair
Yeah.
enough. With experience as well.
Yeah.
Especially.
Yeah.
She's
Also,
still
a quick
teenager.
note with The Boys, it is the TV show version, and I say, are we going very up to date currently? Because if so, someone's got the
Sure.
big juice up.
Sure.
I was gonna say, like, you know,
I'm okay with
he
it.
pulled a Quicksilver in this case.
Yeah, but
I mean, to be fair, even then, he's still. Oh, actually,
Hal
no.
is also very fast. People forget how fast Green Lanterns are. He
Yeah.
keeps up with A-Train. He wouldn't keep
And-
up with the Flash. He keeps up.
And
with
A-Train,
Yeah.
well, yeah, A-Train would not keep up with the Flash. In that
No,
regard.
not at all.
No.
It's really weird because his perception of like speed is really different from how it's represented in the show compared to that one episode where he had his
Yeah.
Quicksilver moment, which
Yeah.
is like
Really good.
that doesn't equal out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, The Boys has always had that problem with inconsistency.
Yeah, I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, the fact
Yeah.
that the boys are still alive despite possibly.
Next
dying.
one, poor old Nightwing. He's fighting Thanos.
Well, that's been good.
That's been good. I know you want it, but no.
No, you know what? No, his plot MacGuffin is his booty cheeks.
I don't think Thanos would care.
No.
Or worse yet,
Thanos-
Thanos would smack it,
Yep.
and then the booty cheeks would proceed to be gone.
Oh.
Anyway,
my crush.
next up, this is actually going to be closer than I think people think. Starro the Conqueror
Mm.
from DC, Master Chief. And I'm going to go with this twit. I'm saying Master Chief.
Ooh.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know enough about Master Chief to really know.
I mean,
Sorry,
my
Halo
logic
fans.
is, one, he's got the helmet, so the star ain't getting on him. Two, he's got Cortana,
Yep.
which is a super highly intelligent AI. Next up,
In the game, not in the real world.
yeah, because AI in the real world is still very questionable.
Well, Cortana specifically is fucking dog shit.
You
Anyway.
know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Master Chief on this one just because.
And the main other
Yeah.
thing, he's beaten the Flood, which is basically his version of Starro. A
Right,
parasitic organism
You know
that
what?
infects people.
I agree. And plus, Starro, forgetting about it, faced a ragtag team of superheroes, one of which is literally a dude dressed as a bat. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very true. And in fair, he nearly beat that team, but yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, Stormfront from the Boys versus Sinestro.
Out of spite, I want to say Sinestro.
Yeah,
I
well,
do,
it is
I
Sinestro.
feel pretty strongly about Sinestro, yeah.
It is, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it will be
would make
Sinestro
her
anyway. Yeah.
realize her
Yeah.
worst fears.
Out of
Yeah.
spite?
Huh?
Out of spite? What do you mean?
She's a Nazi.
Yeah, and she still gets her ass kicked. I like to imagine the fight starts, and just the Joker's in the background going, "Ugh, what? Look, I'm horrible, but I'm not a Nazi."
He did say that once.
That,
Yeah, he did.
that literally happened, yeah.
Yeah.
Or even Jay Jameson as well. Like, he doesn't
Yeah.
support
Yeah,
Nazis
exactly.
as well. It's like,
Yeah.
I may hate Spider-Man, but I
I hate Nazis.
fucking hate Nazis more.
Yeah, interesting one here.
Yeah.
Sonic.
Yeah, he rocks the moustache.
Yeah.
Interesting one here. Sonic, Magneto.
I'm gonna go with Sonic the Hedgehog.
I actually think it might be Sonic, you know.
I'm
Sonic
so deeply upset, but I think you might be right.
Right, look.
Sonic, quick note for this, is faster than Quicksilver. He's almost as fast as the Flash.
Yeah.
Almost. I know if Sonic fans think he is. He's not. Sorry, but he's
mean,
not far off.
Yeah.
It depends
He's not
because
far off.
It depends on the
okay,
iteration of
his
Sonic as
his
well.
MacGuffin
It
would
depends on the
definitely
iterations
be
of the Flash.
his MacGuffin would definitely be supersonic, but even then, I don't think he needs that. to
No,
kill.
not against
Yeah.
Magneto. He.
No.
Yeah, I think he. Magneto could put up a good fight. Don't get me wrong, but Sonic is.
I mean,
neither of them use prep time
Okay.
particularly well. That's the other thing.
Sonic would definitely not. Magneto would. But then
Yeah.
again, I think Magneto would also question what the fuck he's fighting.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you? I'm Sonic.
Oh god, the fights just keep getting better.
Oh.
They keep getting better. Anyway, next up,
I feel like I'm gonna regret that one, but okay.
Doctor Doom versus your bro, the Deep.
Okay.
The Deep. Sorry. No, he would die
It's gotta be-
immediately. I'm sorry.
He would show up, go, bro, and Dr. Doom would just go, no. Deep falls on
No,
dead
no,
on the
it would
ground.
literally be like the Deep going, "Why'd you wear that mask, bro? Are you trying to hide that you're ugly? So feminine inside? Wait, give me a sec. Let me do this properly. Hey guys, it's your boy, the Deep. I'm gonna kick this tin can's ass."
Yeah, immediately
You
dies.
know what you all need to do? Is that, you know, if Doctor Doom's smart enough, and he is, he'll
Yeah,
probably just
he
hold a
does.
fish hostage.
Yeah, basically.
It's like, no, my fuck buddy, I mean, the fish.
No, not the fish. Dude, we'll talk about it later, okay? Anyway, next up, another very interesting one. Brainiac, Luke Skywalker.
Ooh.
I really think Luke could win.
I think you would.
It would be so tough for him. It's a big fight for him.
I think it would be Brainiac.
It's
honestly.
because both are, like, Brainiac's smarter, but Luke can use prep time very well. And he's so in tune with... And quick note, this may not mean too much to you. It's post-Return of the Jedi, so Luke is at his most powerful.
Yeah.
Realistically.
I don't know too much about that.
I think Luke could beat Brainiac, but it's going to take a lot from him to do it.
These are two characters that I don't have much info on. So I
Brainiac
can't-
is... The thing is, people don't realize Brainiac's not as physically strong or durable as he actually is. He relies heavily on his intelligence and his shit and his
To
drones.
be honest, like, his strength is merely an aspect of his intelligence.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like, in representations of him via video games that's probably the only media I have. Like,
Yeah.
he's only strong like that because, you know, video game logic, we can't just have people hit him and then he dies immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think the main thing with Brainiac is he controls devices very well.
Yeah.
But there's nothing on Luke that he can
No,
control.
Actually, lightsaber he would control.
He
No,
does,
Luke-
even if, to be honest with you, Luke doesn't actually need the
doesn't
lightsaber.
need the
to defeat
lightsaber,
him.
and even then, lightsabers are very simplistic. It's literally just a switch. And that's it. It's not very complicated circuitry. There's no AI involved. There's nothing Brainiac can realistically hack into.
I mean, regardless, if he has a good whiz of tech, like, still, it's like he's just going to turn it off and then they'll...
True, but then Luke could just force crush him. That's the thing.
Also, to be fair,
And Luke has no problem killing droids.
yeah,
as we've
also to be
seen.
fair, lightsabers can be controlled by the Force as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would take a lot of them to keep it on
That
if Brainiac is trying to switch it off.
that would be an interesting part of Tango that I'd be invested in, because
Yeah.
that would be like, what is more powerful, the Force or the
Brainiac.
ability to control devices? Like, that's...
I think the thing is,
Yeah.
I could see going to the actual final. It's going to become relevant. We're going to discuss it. Luke wouldn't go into the city. He would stay in the forest. He'd make
True.
Brainiac come to him, and then technology's out of question.
Yeah.
He may not even have. He may not
Yeah,
even
but
keep his
Brainiac,
lightsaber on him. He would hide it
Brainiac would
somewhere.
then do the same, and then someone's like, well, something's going to have to happen.
Something's going to have to move.
Yeah, either it'd be
Yeah.
a standoff or it'd be...
But I think Luke is going to. I think Luke has more patience.
Yeah.
Oddly, and I think Luke has the promise of he is something interesting and new to Brainiac, and so is the lightsaber and the Kyber crystal, and Brainiac would want to know how all that works.
True.
Brainiac would be
Yeah.
more tempted into
True. I think Luke would
this,
win then.
Yeah, this is a really interesting one.
It's a
Yeah.
tough one, but
Yeah.
They'll get worse.
Virgil from Devil May Cry
Yes!
versus Mongol.
Remind me who Mongol
Mongol is a Superman villain who is as strong and durable as Superman, not invulnerable, cannot fly. Actually, he's relatively invulnerable, but he's weak enough where he can be beaten by lower level members. Well, not I say lower level, lower tier than Superman, like Wonder Woman can beat him.
I'm gonna go with Virgil from Devil May Cry.
Okay.
If we're going and talking about the game iteration, and we're talking to that most current, I would argue, while he probably isn't as durable as Mongol, this, like, I'm only basing this on, like, the story aspects that Dante goes through, because obviously Virgil in Equivalent is his rival.
Yeah.
Literally his twin brother. So, Dante himself in, like, most media has literally been stabbed, stabbed through the heart multiple times and pegged.
Right.
I can't tell you how much this man's been pegged. But, jokes aside, like, if Virgil was going to be his, like, basically equivalent, I think while he probably would, like, have an arm broken or something like that by Mongol, because he is more durable, akin to Superman,
Yeah.
I think Virgil in himself is literally faster and can literally manipulate. It's hard to depict because in description, if I recall, his sword does manipulate time and space to a degree.
Okay.
Not to the same level as like the Doctor or anything like that. He's not teleporting through time, but it's like you see it in game where he like cuts shit, and then when he does the cool katana,
It's more.
Okay.
Can it pierce through Mongol's skin?
that's my only question. But then again, it's I'm going with the rule of like with Dante, he empowers his bullets with his demon energy.
Oh, if it's magical stuff, then I'd say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it could pierce through Mongols.
Yeah, I mean his
So-
sword is basically
I'm willing to concede this because I'm not so tied to Mongol.
No, me neither.
Hell yeah.
Plus, it
Fuck
creates a
you,
very
Mongol.
interesting fight in the next round.
No one knows you.
Doctor Fate versus the main man Lobo.
Oh, Dr. Fate.
I know, but I want Lobo to
I
win.
wanted
Same.
Lobo to do well. but-
Lobo, yeah, it is Doctor Fate, but I want Lobo.
I forget how much I love Lobo. As
Lobo
a
is
villain.
such a fucking wonderful
I
ass.
hate some interpretations of him. Like his cycle is basically just a hog
Yeah.
that has a cannon on the back of it to
And
fly.
it's also somewhat sentient.
But some people some interpretations of him to try and make it fit into the universe, make it very sci-fi, and that
Nah,
goes
no.
against the style of Lobo.
It goes against
Yeah.
not Mongol, Lobo is. I will say this: the one thing that Lobo does have going for him, he did kill his entire race.
He did.
He wiped out an entire planet.
I think there was also
But, yeah.
doing my own research from years ago, because I was obsessed with the character. He was too violent for hell, and he was kicked out of heaven naturally. So
He can't die.
He literally cannot die. Yeah.
yeah, he's in a way he's like Deadpool, but
Yeah.
He's
different-
Deadpool, but somehow
Cooler.
Deadpool's for the
Yeah.
Deadpool's for the queers, and Lobo's more for the
Neanderthals. Let's be honest.
yeah.
That's what he is.
Yeah, yeah.
He's the bad version. Anyway, which is a lot. Next up, Megamind, Martian Manhunter.
Megamind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree. I think Megamind,
Yeah.
Really?
super intelligent, and once again, the thing everyone forgets, Martian Manhunter's weakness is fire.
Yep.
Yeah, to be fair,
It's literally
not
an
that hard to
open
burn a
flame.
guy.
I am gonna give how it would go. I feel like it'd be an accident.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
Very
It's like,
likely.
he would set up the perfect trap, none of it would work, and then somehow he would win.
Yep.
Yeah, it would be like,
No,
oh no, fire!
He'd set a trap. The trap catches fire. Martian Manhunter dies, and he's like, "No, it wasn't supposed to do that."
And then he would go, yes, I have won!
Yeah, Megamind.
Yeah,
Fair.
just because that's funny as well.
Yeah.
There's some we'll have to give to the lols, and this is kind of one where...
Sorry, Martian
Yeah.
Manhunter.
But once again, Martian has one of the worst weaknesses. People give Superman shit for a green rock. I'm like, if dude's open weakness is an open flame, Earth is the shit place for him to be.
Yeah.
It's kind of like vampires. Like, oh, a stake through the heart will kill me. I'm like, doesn't that kill most people?
Speaking of vampires, Dracula from Castlevania,
Hell yeah.
Killmonger. I've got to go Dracula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not even just the strength aspect as well. It's also, he has magic.
Also, Killmonger isn't that strong.
Well, yeah, exactly. And Dracula literally summoned a meteorite down a corridor.
Yeah,
Well,
there you go.
There it is.
Next up, a really interesting one. It's also a TV show version, by the way. We're not going on the video game version because we've seen Castlevania the show, so
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
just.
I do have some semi-awareness, but it
Yeah,
depends on
same. But
iteration.
I think the show just shows a bit more weirdly.
No, show is better in
Yeah.
a way because
Anyway.
it has that.
Next up, Yoda versus Obi-Wan Kenobi.
oh, I hate this.
I'm going to say Yoda,
Yes.
but I don't think it's a proper fight. I think it becomes a lesson in which Yoda just sits down and teaches Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan goes, "Master, you should go through." And Yoda goes, "Yes, I must." It just carries on. Next up, really interesting one. Red Skull, the Xenomorph.
Xenomorph.
I think, yeah, a Xenomorph. Acid for blood.
I mean,
Basically, one of the stealthiest creatures alive.
I don't doubt Red Skull because his strength's akin to.
That's
Actually,
a
is
good
it a
America.
xenomorph or is it a specific xenomorph? Because then I would probably receive
A.
my answer.
It's a Xenomorph, that's the only thing. But the MacGuffin for a Xenomorph is...
Actually,
they can call in the alien queen who can create 10 eggs.
No, actually, I think it's gonna be Red Skull. Actually, because you do.
I would say so as well.
Yeah, because in
And he does have
so
prep time, which he would use.
in Alien, first, they lacked weapons and they lacked anything to fight against it, and that's why it was a problem.
And
Because
the main reason in the second one they weren't able to win is because there's hundreds of them.
exactly,
Yeah,
and
Red-
that's what kind of made
Red
it
Skull
the
is a superpowered being as well.
He's
I think
a super
the-
soldier and he's incredibly smart.
Yeah,
He's
and he has
also a
prep
Nazi.
time as well. Oh no! No!
Next up, Swamp Thing, Anakin Skywalker.
I feel like I want to say Anakin Skywalker.
I kind of too, but Swamp Thing is
Anakin has
so
no
powerful.
experience in the swamps like his
Mm.
father.
That's true.
Wait, no, sorry, his
His father?
son.
Wait, he had a father?
No,
His-
yeah,
his
mistake.
son.
I swapped it. Yeah, his son.
He was born
But
of the
Swamp-
swamps.
I will say I think it's Anakin, but I think he would struggle initially quite
Yeah.
badly.
Why are we having Anakin and Darth Vader? That's gonna be.
I- well,
They
I
are
did wanna
two technically kind of different people.
Oh,
to begin with.
shut up, Obi-Wan Kenobi. So what I said about your father was true.
Yeah.
It's
But-
like,
It's
why
also
did you
because
tell me my father was
it's
Darth
also
Vader?
because if they end up fighting each other,
Yeah.
it's just really cool.
It would be.
Your father died by the
Your
hand
father.
of Darth Vader.
But Darth
Fuck
Vader,
you, buddy. You did that.
you are a manipulative dick.
You threw him in the fucking lava. You cut his legs off.
now next up, Black Adam
Mhm.
versus, and I'm going to give you guys the preface for this one. Are we going Carl Urban or Sylvester Stallone, Judge Dredd?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Are we going I am the law versus I am the law?
I need to watch that movie.
They're so fucking good.
Yeah.
I'm going with Carl Urban, Judge Dredd, because I think he's just a fucking menace. He's just
Sure.
a fucking nightmare. But Black Adam.
Yeah. I mean,
was
Black
gonna
Adam
say-
wins regardless.
Yeah, it's basically like dude who's tough versus dude who's God.
Yeah. Dude has got the power of like several gods, yeah.
Sorry, we've just got
What?
we've got some really good ones coming up. Monsterverse, legendary Monsterverse from Warner Brothers, King Kong
Okay.
versus Invincible.
Invincible.
It is Invincible, but it's fucking
It is.
close.
I will have to disagree because while Invincible has fought, okay, so
Yeah.
for starters, he has fought like colossal sized monsters before,
Kaijus,
but they're also
yeah.
but they're also fucking beefy in comparison to King Kong.
Yeah.
King Kong, that we're forgetting this, King Kong tanked atomic breath weapon attacks.
That is very true.
It is true.
Like
I think it would be a case that
It would be a tough one, I
it
think.
would
Yeah.
it would be, I think Mark
still think
Mark
Invincible.
does win. I don't think Kong could do enough damage to Mark. Sorry, Kong could do enough damage to Mark to put him down. But I think Mark is going to be surprised by how strong
That
Kong is.
is
and
Yeah.
actually in that regard because the thing with Mark is that even if he loses a fight, he is very heavily defended by like the plot in order to like keep him alive. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and
if
don't get me wrong.
if we're talking about just brute strength, it might actually be Kong. I'm starting to see your point, and I'm receding as a result.
The thing is though, don't get me wrong, I think it's also Mark is very small, so he's hard to hit. He's very fast, which gives him a
Yeah.
huge edge, and he can fly.
True.
That's the main thing.
And I am basing this on the first time he faced the kaiju with his father in the first
Yeah.
season, but we're talking about like later season.
yeah.
Yeah, he gets
And
stronger.
to be fair, we have to remember Nolan realistically is always holding back in the first season until he's fighting the Guardians or fighting Mark.
Yeah.
True. All right, yeah.
But anyway, next up, Smaug from The Hobbit, Lord
Mhm.
of the Rings, versus Godzilla from Legendary Monsterverse. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go Godzilla. That
Yeah.
Godzilla is just fucking a menace.
I mean, Smaug is just a dragon.
He is just a dragon,
Which is
and
an
he's
insane
just gonna
thing to
go
say, but he is just
I
a
just
dragon.
breathe
realized
fire, and just
it's-
Godzilla's just gonna go.
It's lizard versus lizard.
It is
Yeah.
lizard versus. It's flying lizard versus non-flying lizard.
It's like I am fire. What's that? Yeah, so it's like breath fire versus
I
plasma
fucked
fire.
up earlier.
Oh,
I mean,
Okay, let me. I
what have we
to fix
done
this.
now?
It's Mark versus. Sorry, it's Kong versus.
yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything.
I know, but I fucked up. I'm annoyed. I said I would do it every time.
I was
Alright.
like, I'll fix it in editor or something.
Thank you.
I'm not going to now. Because now it's just not going to make any sense if I do.
Mark versus.
Thank you. You've actually saved me work. I appreciate
Well
that.
done. Anyway, next up, Elastigirl,
Mm.
Wally West. I'm just gonna put Wally through. Sorry, but
Yeah.
what,
Yeah.
what is she gonna do?
I don't know. I think Wally would be distracted by that thick.
Oh no, he would
Yeah.
flirt during the fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
He'd be like,
sorry.
hey, but then she'd go, I'm married. He'd be like, oh, okay, and then just knock her out.
Yeah.
He'd be like, oh, there's no chance. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't think he would knock her out immediately. I think he would still.
He'd still have
do
a
it.
bit of
He would
fun.
flirt. He would apologize because
He'd
it's
be like, oh, I'm so
insensitive.
sorry. I do respect boundaries and shit.
Damn, I'm just now reminiscing on the fact that Disney have like.
They have a thing for like thick booty cheating
Oh, yeah,
mamas and
absolutely.
ads.
Who doesn't?
Anyway, next up, Aquaman versus Starfire. I'm gonna go Aquaman.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Starfire.
I'm struggling.
Because going through them both, she can fly, has heat energy blast.
Mhm.
I'd argue he's physically stronger and more durable, and he
She-
has the trident.
She is just as strong in that regard as well because she is literally from a planet. If I recall,
is.
she's
She's from a
she's
warrior
from a planet.
planet.
So
True.
that's it.
She is from a planet. That is true.
She is from a planet. Yeah, she is a
most,
warrior.
Most people in this are.
Yeah,
Um,
and that's not to
yeah, she's
demean.
from a
That's
warrior
not,
planet.
that's
yeah.
not to diminish like Aquaman's accomplishments. But
No,
then
no, he's
again,
strong.
like it's the experience that adds up to it. It's also the fact that her powers are a lot more versatile than Aquaman's.
That's fair.
I think I might actually agree with you.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Go and Starfire
Yeah.
then. I think it is Aquaman, but I can concede either way. Next up, Red Hulk versus
Blue Hulk. Sorry.
Homelander.
Oh, Red Hulk.
Red Hulk, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know people, say like, oh yeah, like Homelander's really strong, but it's like no, he's only strong in the boys universe.
Yeah.
And plus on top of that, he sucks as well. He's incompetent at killing a bunch of normal people.
Yeah.
He really is.
Go back to sucking your
His arrogance is his ultimate downfall. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
go back to sucking your mum's tit, you fucking supposed alpha male.
Anyway, next up.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting a Fantastic Four face-off. Human Torch versus Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna go Mr. Fantastic.
I'm gonna go Human Torch.
I think the thing is, the issue is because they know each other. Reed would know how to beat Johnny.
I would go Mr. Fantastic as well because of that.
Yeah.
Fair. I mean, to be fair, Johnny would
Yeah.
be too hot-headed.
Yeah, Johnny would be.
Hey.
Carrying on with the theme, we have a Titan versus a Titan from Teen Titans, and I feel really bad. It's Beast Boy versus Raven.
Oh, Raven.
It will be a tie. They'll just fuck. No, I'm joking.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we know who's on top during the fucking.
Yeah, alright. Sorry, Beast Boy.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry.
No.
Oh, interesting. Mr.
I don't think
Incredible.
he is either.
Actually, wait, they're teenagers.
Mr. Incredible. Well, it depends on the iteration. And I think currently now they're basically like 18, like 19 at this stage.
We're not going to go into that conversation.
But anyway, next up, Lord Voldemort versus Mr. Incredible.
This is good. I'm struggling to decide because
I mean, it would be Lord Voldemort, but I don't feel good about it.
Yeah, same.
well, you
I
have Avada Kedavra versus I have a
Very strong.
I have a
man.
complexity issue.
yeah,
It's
basically.
like I want to be in the starlight again. Wow.
yeah,
It's like
but it is.
I
it is
appreciate
Voldemort.
you, Mr. Incredible. I understand, but still.
Yep.
Appreciate your
Avada
wife
Kedavra.
more. Son of a bitch. You don't deserve her. Flash should get with her. He's Mr. Steal Your Girl, after all. Anyway.
They only last a couple of seconds in his eyes.
Yeah, but he can go multiple times.
In a
Quick
second.
recovery.
Yeah, in a second. Quick recovery time. Anyway, next up, a Dalek versus Captain Marvel.
Oh,
Captain Marvel.
Captain
Yeah.
Marvel. Butcher. Cart with the.
Oh, you
Okay.
mean like insect butcher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Versus Rogue.
Rogue.
Rogue, yeah.
Yeah, to be fair.
This one's fun, but not for the. It's Deadpool versus Sentry.
Remind me who Sentry is again?
He is essentially Marvel's Superman.
Yeah.
Ah.
You saw the
But he's-
Thunderbolts, right?
No, I haven't. I
Oh.
need to. Sorry, I've been out of the Marvel.
It's a great movie.
It's pretty
but-
good.
I've been out of the
Yeah.
Marvel
But
game.
yeah, he
for a
is
while.
essentially indestructible, super fast, as strong, if not stronger than the Hulk in some aspect.
Well,
and he
Yeah.
can shoot energy blasts, and he can kind of warp matter a little bit. Not
Yeah.
to the same extent.
He's
like
just
that.
not mentally ill there.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Deadpool.
Yeah.
But yeah, fair.
which is really sad.
It is very sad.
Next up, Wolverine. I feel bad for. Sorry, I saw the one after this, and it's going to be very interesting. Wolverine versus Zod.
I want to say Wolverine.
No, I feel like it was
Really?
Zod.
It's Zod.
Zod is basically Superman.
Yeah, basically.
It'd be really interesting because
But Wolverine is also fair. To be
No.
fair, I don't.
It's
No.
just, can adamantium pierce a Kryptonian skin? And I don't think a Kryptonian
don't-
could simply snap it, but I don't think it's going to pierce the skin.
Well, theoretically, it would then just bounce off, right?
Yeah, but then what can Wolverine do to stop Zod?
it's
That's the
it's that
problem.
question of like the shield versus the spear. What breaks first? Like the indestructible spear or the indestructible?
Shield, yeah.
Yeah, was the indestructible? Yeah, whatever. But
It's the unstoppable force meets an immovable object kind of thing, yeah.
yeah,
But
I think Wolverine will concede because the reality is that he's still technically a man, a very beefy man.
Actually,
Given the
yeah,
context.
I feel like maybe
It's-
the laser eyes would actually kind of.
It's not even
Oh,
just the
yeah,
laser
then-
eyes, it's the physical strength. Even because the reality is, even though it's an adamantium skeleton, it's still a skeleton with joints. So
Yeah.
Zod could pull him apart.
Yeah,
That's the
and he has
problem.
been pulled apart before. So.
And he has.
Yeah,
and
it's
Zod is strong enough to do
That's
that.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Man,
Next
what a
up-
shame. He's done so poorly in both of these brackets.
yeah.
But it's just unlucky matchups. He
Yeah.
can get far, it's just he has to get lucky.
Yeah.
Next up, Avenger versus Avenger. And it's not just any Avenger versus Avenger. We're going to get the answer. Who is the strongest Avenger? Hulk versus Thor.
Hulk.
Thor.
Okay.
I'm Team Thor. So, Ron, it's down to you, my boy. You know them both well.
I didn't want this.
You wanted this to be like a semi-final where it's like, okay, we can kind of like really, but now like, this is the problem with a bracket this size. Some of the favorites go out
It's
very early.
yeah, it's gonna be Thor.
That's fine. I'll concede.
I think
you have
it's,
more knowledge than
it's
I do.
super
comic
close,
verse.
but Thor is surprisingly, I think, a little bit stronger
Basically, it's the kind of thing
on
where
average. But yeah,
it's also because Thor knows Hulk pretty well.
yeah, yeah.
Like having said that, no, he would, because basically, I mean, even if you think about movie iterations, right? The movie iterations are weaker than the comic versions, but they're still
Yeah.
proportional. The only reason why Thor lost the battle against Hulk in Thor Ragnarok is because
He kind of got distracted.
He get-
Realistically.
Did he even get? Did he even get defeated in Thor Ragnarok?
Not even properly. I don't
Yeah.
think.
not really. He got taken out by what's it? The Grandmaster's chip thing.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but there you
That's
go.
the only reason he got defeated in the end.
And bear in mind that was Thor without his hammer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
and
it's
this
also
Thor with.
it's
Mjolnir.
also a very nerfed Hulk as well.
It is.
It is,
So
yeah.
it's really tricky.
Both were
Both
nerfed
are very.
effectively.
The MCU nerfs so many of them so fucking much.
Yeah,
It's not
but
even-
I mean,
they
to
kind of
be fair,
have to.
Even some comics do that to themselves.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
all part.
Thor is one of the few characters in the comic books who doesn't get nerfed all that often.
There's a reason why Thor was never involved in any of the Civil Wars.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he would be the
Yeah.
deciding factor very quickly.
Yeah.
Next up, Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots, versus Wonder Woman.
Wonder
Oh.
Woman.
Jesus, yeah.
It's going to be Wonder Woman. Now, this is going to be an interesting, well, not actually that interesting one, but Lex Luthor versus Lich Form D&D Vecna.
I want to say Vecna, but I don't. For some reason, I don't feel great about it.
I think Lex is smart enough to figure shit out. It's just the issue is he's facing someone who's as smart, if not maybe slightly smarter.
I don't know, because if we're talking about Lex Luthor, who his base understanding is the world that he lives in, and then you have to factor in the fact that if he is having prep time with some understanding of his foe, he is literally going to have to, like, study an entire new...
Yeah,
And figure out how the magic works. And here's the
Yeah.
problem. Vecna's a Lich. He's literally unkillable.
yeah.
You can defeat him, but he'll reform. And to be fair, that means he's incapacitated. He's out of the fight. But you have to figure out how to kill him in the first place. And the issue is the whole Lex gets prep time. So does Vecna.
Yeah, exactly.
And Vecna would go, oh, he's just a human in a suit of armor like a paladin.
Like,
Disintegrate.
I get, like, you know, you could argue the fact that Lex Luthor has, like, faced Superman. He's one of Superman's greatest foes. But it's like, Lex Luthor, like, congregates these plans for months, years at a time.
Yeah.
And Superman literally has to fight him on the fly.
Yeah.
And that's where the power scale kind of tips towards Luthor, making him more of a deadly foe to Superman.
Yeah.
But we're not going by those lines.
And the issue is Vecna has a plethora of terrifying spells like Time Stop, fucking Mental Prison.
Yeah.
You know, he can create literal fortresses for himself.
Yeah,
like,
and Lex Luthor's just a dude. Like
he's just a
Vecna's
dude.
just gonna go.
He's just a dude
exactly.
with a lot. He's got a super-powered armored suit, and he's a super genius who can make almost anything. But yeah,
Yeah.
It's realistically probably Vecna, but it's very close.
Yeah.
Next up, it's Ultron versus Iron Man.
Father versus son.
Yeah,
Still the Iron Man.
Again.
I'm going Iron Man most
Yeah.
likely. Yeah, tough one, but well,
Yeah. To be
I
fair,
don't
in the
know.
comics, it's Hank Pym who makes Ultraman, but
Yeah,
it
it
still
is
stands.
Ultron.
Wait, you say Ultraman or Ultron?
I think you said Ultraman for a second, but yeah, Ultron.
Yeah, sorry, Ultron.
Yeah.
I told you this would happen.
No, it's fine.
But yeah,
That's very Ultra.
the-
I-
it's just a problem because Ultron does easily defeat the Avengers multiple times in the comics, but then he also gets beaten quite easily himself by
But
other
that's-
people.
But let's go into the context of the prep time for the context.
They
as such
both
with
have
Lex
an hour of
Luthor.
prep time.
Can
So-
Ultron create multiples of himself in that time?
I
Yeah,
would
that's
say
the-
yeah, he could.
Then
Okay.
Ultron.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ultron then.
yeah, because bear in mind he can warp technology around him and do that.
Yeah, whereas
Well, Tony
But then
gets an hour
Iron
of
Man-
prep
yeah.
time. He knows he's fighting Ultron. Would he figure out how to quickly deal with it? It basically comes down: can he figure out within that
is
hour
he
how
able
take
to
out-
make a
Oh,
cardboard
Pringles.
armor that serves him?
That's the thing now. I
Yeah.
almost am willing to say I don't. Maybe, but Ultron would also think of that because Ultron could basically just have his duplicates being made in the background. While
You know what? It could be Ultron then.
I think it is Ultron. But
I
think
mean,
it's
this makes it a numbers
really
game.
Close.
Yeah.
It does.
Um,
It's fine margins. Ultron wins.
if it's like Hulkbuster armor, I mean that's a
That's
That's
nah,
the
Hulkbuster
yeah.
armor's not going to help Tony in this situation. He would need something else.
Yeah,
Anyone want a Pringle?
I'm good.
I
Thank
would
you.
like a Pringle. Thank you. I'll just take the one.
I'm happy to think
Thank
so.
you.
Just taking the one.
Yeah.
Next up, the Mandarin from Marvel, but it's not Iron Man 3 Mandarin. It's the actual Mandarin who's like 10 rings and shit. Versus Geralt of Rivia.
Ooh, I don't know too much about the comic version of the Mandarin, but
I
Pretty
don't-
strong.
He is pretty strong. But Geralt is very durable,
Yeah.
very experienced, and
I would
very.
say
They're both actually super old, aren't
My-
I don't know much about Geralt, but what I know of him would make me think that he would beat the Mandarin.
they? I
Probably.
think so as well.
my thought on the matter is that the only equivalent I could think about, because I don't have too much knowledge of comic Mandarin,
Hmm.
is that Geralt has faced like vampires, which in the Witcher universe could range between deadly or extremely deadly.
Yeah.
But I am also aware that if we're talking about like Blood and Wine DLC, his MacGuffin was literally his ally came to
Hmm.
help save him in the end.
Yeah,
And to help wither it
Yennefer
away.
would be an ally he could call upon.
Yeah.
But I don't
Um,
think he would need it in this fight, oddly.
Yeah, I mean, thing is that Geralt with prep time is very resourceful with prep time because he literally hunts monsters.
Yeah.
He literally knows how to prep, and he has to do it on the fly in the
Yeah.
wild. Like
True.
if you played the Witcher games, like I know you haven't, but I'll
Yeah.
explain. Like literally, you get told by a dude like, "Hey, I got this monster. You know, he's, you know,
Yeah.
he's doing this,"
Yeah.
and then he literally goes to the area,
Yeah,
investigates
but-
a little bit, and goes, "All right, I know what monster this is." Boom.
For
But
context,
then again, the issue is that he's not facing a monster; he's facing something he's never seen before, and that's
True.
why I'm.
but I still
skeptical
think
on-
I think Geralt could adjust quickly. He's very adaptable.
Are we talking about Henry Cavill?
No.
Okay.
It would be, and in this context, I know the books came out first, but we're going to go with the video game because it's the more popular version
Yeah.
that people know of, so we're going to go with that version of it. Anyway, next up, so we're going with Geralt. Next up, Amazo versus Starlight. I'm going to go Amazo
Probably, yeah.
because Amazo.
Who's Amazo again? You're gonna have to help me. Here.
Amazo is the android that is a villain of the Justice League who can basically duplicate the Justice
That's
League's
it, I
powers.
remember.
Yeah, and to be fair, Starlight is not very strong.
She's
I mean,
not.
to be fair, like if he duplicates his, you know what? No, if he duplicates Starlight's abilities, it's gonna be a rave.
Yes.
Sorry.
Anyway, but realistically, it is amazing.
Yeah.
Next up, Palpatine versus a Cyberman.
Okay, well that's Palpatine.
Yeah, it's Palpatine.
Yeah.
Fries
Moving on.
fucking brains, done.
Yeah. Frozone versus Nemesis from Resident Evil. This is closer than I think some people might realize.
Mm.
I'm weirdly going Nemesis. He's fucking insanely durable. He has a plethora of weapons, like a flamethrower, a rocket launcher, a minigun. He has alternate forms where he gets stronger as you kill the guy, and he gets stronger. He's literally Doomsday, but not as physically strong.
But are we good? Actually, this is something we need to think about with Doomsday as well, because you talked about incapacitation.
Yeah.
And if you die once, even for enemies that do
Yeah,
come back
so-
to life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
if
Mario
he
would have
dies,
won.
but Mario wouldn't have a way to kill him.
Jumps on his head.
That wouldn't. I get that.
I know.
Video game account. I know you want Mario to win, but no.
I know, fine.
Yeah. Also,
But that is the
doesn't
video
always
game.
work.
That is the video game interpretation of him.
It is, but Doomsday's also not in the video
But
game.
also,
Fine.
if Mario it's not like if Mario jumps on someone's head, it just kills them.
And also, to
Yeah.
be fair, there are times where he does that, and it literally hurts him instead.
Yeah.
Because they got spiky heads.
Fine.
And Doomsday has a spiky head.
Fine. All right, but going back onto
Yeah, but going back onto
the
Nemesis Frozone.
yeah, because Frozone doesn't necessarily need to kill him.
He could just freeze him in a block,
Yeah.
but it's whether Nemesis can get out quickly enough, because there's
Yeah.
basically going to be like a timer that.
What's
probably-
the count out? What's how many?
I'd say maybe.
Is
a
like a
minute.
1, 2, 3?
No, I'd say
I
it's
wanna-
a minute. It has to be frozen in that block, unable to move for a minute before it's like, okay, no, he's out.
I want to
Yeah.
go with the fact that in the movie, he literally faces like a giant level robot who, bear in mind, has shot things at him before or like
Yeah.
smashed things around him, and he has used his power. I mean, he's essentially supported buildings instantly on the fly
Mm.
with his powers, and he knows how to like.
He does. He has the maneuverability. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Because the thing is as well, while he held up the building when he created the ice wall, the thing still busted through it relatively easily. He was able to slow it down, but he couldn't stop it.
Yeah. True, but I think he'd be able to do it because he
Yeah.
he deals with criminals, and like forgetting the context that he deals with criminals and thugs, he probably have guns.
Oh, I've realized a major problem for Frozone,
Well,
and it's literally explained in one of the first sequences of the movie. He needs moisture in the air.
he does.
If Doomsday gets his flame, not Doomsday, fuck's sake. If they're basically the
Nemesis.
same thing. If Nemesis gets his flamethrower and gets him into a building,
Ooh,
game over.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But that's contextual. That
Yeah,
is
but-
if he's
but
lucky.
prep time.
Nemesis is a
Yeah.
Terminator. It may not be super smart, but if it
Yeah.
knows its target, it's going to set up for it, and it will relentlessly hunt them.
That's fair. All right,
Oh, it's yeah.
I'll give this one to you.
The whole thing?
I said one.
Just one. Okay.
Actually, I
I'll
want
take just the one.
Thank you.
I give this one to you guys.
Yes.
That's fair. Sorry for
I took
us.
two.
I tried.
Don't get me wrong. I think that could go either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's very contextual. In that
It is.
regard, but I think
But once
yeah.
again, prep time's a huge factor.
Mm.
And the thing is, Nemesis can adapt very quickly to his foes. Frozone will have to figure out
Mm.
quicker than Nemesis
Mm.
Yeah.
does. Delson Rowe from Infamous Second Son.
Oh, all right.
He's not getting very far because he's fighting Conquest.
Oh, okay. Well, that sucks.
Let me find a way that Delson could win this
Alright.
and ultimately fail.
He could become smoke.
I mean, that's the thing.
But
It's like
the,
No, the
Delson-
thing isn't
okay.
in this yet.
So this is the annoying thing because in game context, Delson is underpowered for the sake of like trying to progress the game.
Mm.
Delson is kind of like a weaker version of Rogue in this regard because he can absorb different powers.
Mm-hmm.
but
however-
is it only the people of those kind of like that genetic line?
Well, this is the problem. Like,
Yeah.
how do we equate that? It's like the equivalent of saying, like, Rogue, can you like absorb the power of a Viltrumite? Like, she can.
Yeah.
Actually, she can. Can't
She can,
would.
but so for example, she wouldn't be able to absorb the power of a Green Lantern because the ring chooses who wields the power, not
Mm.
her.
Okay, but in this case, Delson, because obviously he is.
But it's an
He is
entire
an entity
different
in-
species.
He is an entity in his own universe, so like it would be really difficult to say because if he's facing, say, Cole McGrath, for instance, that
Yeah.
would be really interesting because Delson would be able to absorb his powers. The thing is that due to the game and how it's played, you basically have no abilities with the new powers, and you have to basically establish that.
Yeah.
And to make it fair, I'd say he should be able to just have the abilities offset.
Yeah, no, he's
even
got all
after
the
absorbing
powers
it.
of
Yeah.
all the game from the game he's in, so he's got all those ones.
No, but I'm
Conquest
saying if he
is a
absorbs a new
psychopath,
one,
though.
But
rather
he
than
would
having
get
to
all
go
those
through.
powers. Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah,
have to go through the
so-
system. Yeah,
With Conquest,
I think
Yeah,
he
it's gotta be
yeah,
Conquest.
He just
it
runs
is
his
Conquest
hand
because
up,
the other
yeah.
issue is Conquest is just relentless
Even-
and he's vicious and he's brutal.
He's so
even with
lonely.
being nice, saying like even if he absorbs the power from his opponent immediate and gets his abilities immediately, even then that's like against Conquest.
Yeah.
No. And that, I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, this is the thing. Like, he can absorb concrete and then do concrete shit, but then Conquest can smash through concrete.
Yeah,
Yes.
How
Very
much
easily.
time did I say concrete?
a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
At least you didn't say concrete instead of conquest, because that would have been weird.
anyway,
I think I did.
We'll
Almost.
find out.
next up, The Thing versus Shao Kahn.
Oh, Shao
Oh,
Kahn.
Delta would have won against the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be Shao Kahn, I would say.
Yeah.
Next up, Robot versus a Predator, aka Yelcha.
Ooh.
Robot from the Invincible verse.
Yes.
I am gonna say robot.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Like,
Okay,
Yelcha's very good, but I think it would do better against other opponents.
Yeah.
Alan the Alien versus Dumbledore. I'm gonna go Alan the Alien, realistically.
I'm gonna go Dumbledore.
I'm gonna go Dumbledore as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not willing to die
I
on this
didn't
hill.
want I didn't want Alan to go out this quickly, but again, dude.
This is the tricky thing with these characters. It's a magic thing.
We've just seen the next round.
No,
and
no.
It's so
We
poetic.
need
Carry
to.
on.
You
though.
need us. You need to agree with us on Dumbledore.
No, I'm willing to concede on Dumbledore because
Yeah.
I'm not so tied to Alan the Alien, but yeah, Dumbledore could win.
Yeah,
Like, he's very
he
magically
probably
Like
powerful.
it would have to be. It would have to be quick, because
Yeah.
you know, like if
But
Alan, if
Dumbledore
Alan,
gets an hour of prep time, and Alan doesn't use prep time. Let's be blunt.
You just play video games.
Yeah,
oh
exactly.
my god, yeah, you would.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to. Yeah, fair enough. Next up, the T800 versus the T1000.
Fucking Christ, dude.
Well,
We've gotten so lucky with the actual like Thor versus Hulk and some of the other ones where it's like, holy shit, these ones
Yeah, but
match
this sucks because realistically,
up. It should be the T1000.
yeah.
realistically.
Yeah.
well, I was expecting to steal more Pringles.
No, we were both like, I mean, if it's protecting John Connor, maybe weirdly the T800 could have won
Well,
with an ally, but
it's the thing with Terminators is they are programmed to do one thing and one thing only,
Kill.
and they will stop at nothing to do that thing.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily kill, because in
it's so yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. But next
you'll
up,
find that one day. It'll
Yeah.
be great.
Spider-Man versus Cyclops.
Ooh,
I want to
okay.
say Spider-Man.
I want to say Spider-Man too.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Like Cyclops
It's
is.
a cool fight, but Spidey wins.
Like I think
Yeah.
it'll be a really hard fight. Like Cyclops is a very competent fighter.
Yeah,
And
it's-
I want to go on a
He's-
quick tangent.
Yeah, go on then.
X-Men 97
yeah.
does Cyclops very much justice in that regard.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
showing his like combative skills. He's not just a dude with laser eyes. It's like
Yeah.
holy
No,
fuck.
he's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
And next up, we've got two of the biggest antagonists across any universe fighting each other, both
Really?
in their respective universes. Grand Regent Thrag versus Sauron.
Wow.
That is
Ooh.
a battle, because Sauron, like, I know all, once again, the Invincible Glazers will be going, oh, Thrag. Sauron is a literal demigod, basically.
Yeah.
He is as powerful can be.
I don't know.
But
Actually,
what is the equivalent of that? We got basically, if we were talking demigod, that was the equivalent with what's the chick that gets her head twisted in the beginning of Invincible?
Oh, War Woman? No, she's
War
not a
Woman.
demigod.
Is
I
she
think.
not?
No, she's
No.
not. She's a Wonder Woman knockoff, but she's not meant to be truly Wonder. Like, well,
Yeah.
I'm sure Kirk, whatever his name is going to say, no, she is. And like, no, she's not. Sorry, she's not Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
But Sauron,
Sauron is forged out of pretty much pure hate, right?
he is
By,
forged out of pure hate. And for context, like
wouldn't that
like,
just keep him alive when Thrag just says, "I hate you, Sauron"?
basically, kind of, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
and the other context is his master. What's his name?
I think it was like Melkor. Or
No,
something?
Morgoth.
Morgoth. That's the one.
is an actual god. And it's not like, oh, an invincible like god. No, a proper god. Like, can warp reality around him. And the only reason he's beaten is it took some of the most powerful elves in existence to kill him.
Yeah.
And the elves in Lord of the Rings aren't done a lot of justice in the movies. They're fucking insane.
Yeah.
They're stupid powerful.
To be fair, this is also in spite of the fact that Sauron forged the Rings of Power to depower them.
Yeah.
And it didn't work on them.
Yeah, it didn't. And Sauron, I would say this, I think ultimately it probably is Thrag, because Thrag has the speed advantage. I would say he is stronger. Sauron could hurt him.
It would be a very big fight.
It would be a big fight.
Which is why I'm frustrated that it happened so early.
Yeah, it's a big fight, and I'm going to say, not much of the city's left afterwards.
No.
If anything, and no one survived.
So now it just becomes an arena fight now.
Well, no, the city is going to be rebuilt, and the people are brought back to life. But
Yes.
they're all going,
What the fuck?
and there's like the Justice League going, oh, why? Anyway, next up, Doctor Strange versus Superman.
Ooh. Alright, you're gonna have to shed some light on this one, because my understanding is that Superman, besides kryptonite, his other weakness is magic.
Correct.
It is. I correct people because weakness to me is what kryptonite does, which is make him physically sick.
Yeah.
Magic is a vulnerability where it
Yes.
can affect him.
Then that's fine.
But he inherently, so for example, someone could put up a magical barrier, he can still punch through it because he's punching it with such incredible force and strength that
Yeah.
he can break through it.
How about...
It's just that it makes it.
It's a little
Yeah.
slower for him to do, but he still does it.
That's
I-
gonna be really interesting.
I
because-
would. This might be very contentious.
You're saying Strange, aren't you?
I'm saying Strange.
I'm
going
gonna agree with
Superman.
Strange as well.
Here's the major factor. Clark has fought magical beings of that level before and won. He's dealt with Dr. Fate before when he's had to fight Dr. Fate.
Right.
True.
And
yeah.
Clark has
Good point.
one major advantage. Strange would blink and Clark would vanish because of how fast he is. The speed is a massive factor, and Clark is only slower than the Flash in this list.
Yes, but
And Sonic.
yes, but Doctor Strange has prep time, right?
Yeah.
He would have to account for that.
Well, he'd have to look into it, which he would, and he'd figure it out. It wouldn't take much for him to figure out what Clark can do. But it's also the other major factor people forget. Clark's a super genius, and Doctor Strange is beaten by math when he fights Spider-Man.
Yeah, this is true.
And Clark isn't dumb. I know every Batman
we-
fan go. He's an
But
actual
to
super
be
genius.
fair on Strange in that regard against his fight with Spider-Man, it was literally Strange wasn't aiming to do anything.
No, he
besides-
wasn't.
Also,
protecting the
it is
universe.
worth mentioning as well, even though we brought this very example up last time, that is the movie iterations.
It is.
Yeah.
The comic book
But
iteration is a lot smarter.
I think, yeah, he is a lot smarter. But I also think Spidey in the comics is also a lot smarter. To be fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where
Yes, he is.
I think it's just there's so much Superman has going for him in this fight, and Strange has to. The problem is for Strange in this situation, and he can win.
Yeah.
He has to be perfect. One misstep and it's over.
I
Clock
mean,
wins.
he does also have. I mean, this is only basing on movie interpretation, so please correct me if you can't do this in the comic. But he also has the ability to see the multiple timelines to see which one.
He doesn't have that. Because in the
cool.
movie, the only reason why he was able to do that is
It's
because
of the
he
time
had the
stone.
time stone.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
But
Fuck.
in the
Yeah.
in the
And
comics, he
does
doesn't have
he has
that.
the Eye of Agamotto, which is similar, but it's not. as
It does
Okay.
very different things.
Then-
It does very different.
Thank you for
Yeah.
correcting me.
No,
But
no,
yeah,
that's all good.
Fair. Then I might have to agree with the Superman argument then.
I will concede, but I don't necessarily agree with it.
I will say this: there is a timeline where Strange wins.
Yes.
Let's be honest, there
There
is.
is, yeah.
But I think just usually, like if you say out of 100 times, Superman's probably going to win.
I
most
would
of
say,
those.
I mean, ultimately, I guess Strange would be able to slow him down quite a bit.
He would. It's the
But it's just the raw strength that is left.
it's
with
the
Superman
raw
that will do it.
strength, the speed, the invulnerability. Because the thing is, and the issue is, Strange is not going for kill shots. He's having to figure out how to
Yeah.
incapacitate this guy. And Clark is thinking the same thing, but Clark can. The issue is, if Clark gets the Strange inside of the head and it's over. Like
Yeah.
one tap and it's
That is
unconscious.
I think Strange would definitely hurt him. I think it would
No.
be a tough fight
Yeah.
with Superman on
It would.
on the basis that he is not invulnerable to magic.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
literally
Yeah,
the only
but
reason.
in a similar
Superman would-
caveat to
Yeah.
Black Panther and Batman, I think there's a point where Strange goes, "Oh, this guy's not evil.
Yeah.
It's not the worst if he wins, and he won't go very far."
Mm.
There's that element as
enough.
well, because
Fair
it's like if anyone's going to use the one wish properly, it's going to be this
Yeah.
guy. No, that doesn't mean Strange surrenders, because Strange will also think he's got the best chance of winning all this.
Yeah.
But realistically, Superman, he wouldn't be
Fair
able to.
enough.
Next up, the Invisible Woman versus Soldier Boy.
I want to say Soldier Boy.
I do too, weirdly.
Invisible Woman.
I
But
think
can his get through her force fields?
it would do.
It's basically like a nuke going off. That's
She
the
has
thing.
fought, alongside with the Fantastic Four, I granted, she's fought Galactus.
Yeah.
Also true, but I
It's so heavily
ironically, I
because of
do
team
think
effort.
that I do think that Soldier Boy would be able to defeat Galactus. Weirdly,
I completely disagree, but fair enough.
What, so Galactus is like, I'm here to eat your world, and then, you
Why
know,
am I a normal guy again?
no, it'd be less that and be like, I'm here to eat your, no, let me cook.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm here to eat your world. He goes, you could gargle my balls.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, oh, you think you look tough? We're in a fucking trash can for a helmet.
yeah.
You're just a weak sniveling pussy. And
I-
the guy's going,
I
that
still-
was there for you, then me.
Yeah.
I am still of the opinion that Invisible Woman would win because
I think it is
Soldier
kind of
Boy has a charge up, which
That's
easily
true.
avoidable, and if he can't see her, done. She can also create like solid objects
Yeah.
which are also invisible.
That is also true.
I've
And
just-
it,
yeah,
it takes
it's-
one fuck up. I mean, to be fair, Soldier Boy would be so brash that he would die by his own.
No! I've realized one thing here. We saw how easy it was for him to defeat Marathon.
Yes.
And that showed he was a competent fighter.
He
and
is a
he was
competent
smart,
fighter.
and he knows how to
Fair.
improvise very well. Here's the difference. Sue is a scientist who became a superhero and relies on her intelligence. Soldier Boy is a soldier, well, a shitfuck, who
Yeah.
became a soldier, who then became an experiment while being a soldier.
Well, yeah, he was a wimp
And-
who became a soldier, but he still has that
Yeah.
soldier
Like-
experience.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like Sue would definitely win, not necessarily even by the experience of combativeness. I think it's also the fact that she has a very versatile ability
What
set
is
and the
her, what
intelligence
is her
to utilize
doctorates
it.
and everything in? Like, what's her actual science knowledge?
Fuck if I know, dude.
I'll look it up. What is Sue Storm like a scientist?
How would I know what women get up to?
is Sue
Is what
Storm?
Soldier Boy would say, not me, because you know I'm a proud ally.
Sure you are.
All right, well I'm not
Sue
proud.
Storm's name.
Damn, dude.
Archaeology.
Archaeology, so she can dig up his balls.
I don't think that's entirely fair. It's like, I must you know what? No, her
Oh,
first question would be like, what's
that's-
it like serving in World War II? I must know.
That's
Yeah.
616.
And then
In
they
Earth
stick together.
6160, she has a doctorate in biological science.
Yeah, but that's the
Biotech.
Ultimate Universe.
Yeah. So what?
Regardless of her doctorate, she still has fights.
Yeah.
She still has experiences.
No,
and
she
has
does.
fought more
Yeah.
power
But it's
foes.
more. I'm trying to think if she could figure out
I
how
am-
a way to take away Soldier Boy's
Like,
powers.
I'm
So-
gonna be honest with you. I'm starting to side with Sue Storm.
I think it is Sue
Soldier,
Storm now,
Soldier
yeah.
Boy is literally like a weaker Captain America with a chest beam that has like an hour
I
of charge
don't
up.
think he's
I don't know who's
actually that.
weaker.
No, I think they're both pretty even. I think in a straight fight, I'd still give it to Cap, but that's simply because Cap is a better fighter.
Alright,
Yeah.
fine. But like, still, I
Fair.
think Sue is a lot more versatile.
Yeah, I
compared.
think that's fair. Next up, Scarlet Witch, She-Hulk, and I'm gonna say this is gonna be comic book Scarlet Witch. We did movie version of comic book. The No More Mutants thing is her MacGuffin,
Well,
because otherwise it's like
it's still Scarlet Witch.
it's still Scarlet Witch, yeah, but it's a tough fight.
yeah.
Next
It is a
up,
tough fight.
Alex Mercer versus Megatron.
Oh,
Alex Mercer. Oh wait, no, actually. Ooh, I don't know.
I want to say Megatron because
I-
it's funnier, but like,
Oh, so are we going? I think we should go Michael Bay version of the.
Oh, then Alex Mercer. Actually, no, yeah. Alex
No,
Mercer.
it's still really strong. Like regardless, I know Megatron's a bit of a wimp in. Fair, he's a wimp in kind of everything
Yeah.
he's in. To
Yeah.
be honest.
No, it'll be Alex Mercer. I mean, dude could literally like slice up tanks and stuff. And to be fair, if you played the games, you have played Prototype, haven't you?
I've seen the games, but I've never played them. But I've seen the stuff.
So all the civilians, instant heal. He's sliced up tanks, so we have examples of him slicing through metal. And
Yeah.
like Megatron, if we're talking about movie, what version of the movie? He has turned into a tank before. He's also turned into a jet, which, by the
True,
way,
but it's a
Pretty
very
good argument.
different kind of metal. It's not just normal steel. It's
Yeah.
like it's a lot stronger, a lot more durable. It can take a lot. Like they've been hit by tank shells and missiles and kept going.
I don't know. He's been shot a lot, and then
Yeah,
you
but
know.
he's been shot by Autobots who have advanced alien weaponry.
But
Yeah.
Alex Mercer has literally taken like a barrage full of tanks. And sure,
Yeah.
while I would agree that maybe Alex wouldn't be as durable as Megatron, I think he's a lot more like I think he's faster and will karate kick him a lot in the face. If I was playing the game again and then Megatron showed up one day, I'd be like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna karate kick this dude 1,000 times in the face and see he dies.
Fair enough.
And plus, Alex Mercer literally has abilities. I mean, this
Yeah.
is okay. Wait, not that, but he literally has abilities that enhance his own strength,
Right.
and it's really tricky because that is a limitation of the video game interpretation. What's to say that he can't go any further than that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
fair enough.
I'll give you that because
Yeah.
I don't know him very well,
Yeah,
so
no,
it's
yeah.
entirely possible.
So next up,
Oh my god, it's Transformer literally versus Shapeshifter. Shapeshifter versus Shapeshifter in a
Oh my
way.
God.
Yeah.
there's more.
Mechanical
There's
shapeshifter?
more
No,
than meets the eye.
Yeah.
That kind of fight.
Ooh.
I have another question about Transformers, but I'll keep it for later.
Anyway, so next up, Supergirl versus Ares from DC Comics.
Ooh.
I want to say Supergirl.
I kind of do as well.
It's not an easy battle.
It's
though.
not an easy fight. I
Yeah.
think Ares really pushes her, but yeah. Next up, we've got a really good one here: Lord Raiden versus Kratos.
Ooh.
Lord Raiden from Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm going
Kratos.
Yeah. If there's any guy who
Jeez.
accentuates Mortal Kombat,
Ooh,
it's
actually,
fucking Kratos.
what version of Kratos are we going? You said Norse, right?
Yeah, we're going with the Norse version. So
Okay.
he's been through everything the other one has, but he's got the Leviathan axe, he's got his Blades of Chaos. His MacGuffin is calling in the Blade of Olympus, I would say.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
I don't think he would need it for this.
No, because I mean, look, his equivalent fight is literally Thor,
Yeah.
and Thor compared to Raiden,
Well, you
I
say
don't-
that, it's Thor and Zeus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, he defeated Zeus, but
Yeah.
don't forget he had a lot more tools when facing Zeus because obviously his powers were tied to the land he was on.
Yeah.
So in this case, he wouldn't have that power, so he lacks his versatility besides his weapons. Because his weapons are primordial, so that means they go beyond
Yeah.
the land. So he won't have as much
He's still
versatility.
incredibly strong and durable, though. He'll
Yeah.
still have all that.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like Thor is the equivalent of that, and
I'm just gonna
you
be
know,
real
Thor
with you. I
literally
really
had.
don't think Raiden would win. So
No,
we
he
can
wouldn't.
move on.
Like Raiden's like a fighter who is.
Raiden's
acute-
still technically a god, but god by different means.
Yeah. Also,
He's not a-
gods in Mortal Kombat are a bit weird.
Yeah, they're not true gods like they are.
They are
Yeah.
defeatable by champions.
I
Like,
mean, actually, you know what? It would definitely be Kratos because
Yeah.
Raiden, depending on how you play the game, gets his ass kicked by a movie star.
Once again, yeah, that's the point.
technically,
Yeah.
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 That's the point.
Yeah, but also, like, for example, there's another god in Mortal Kombat called Kronika, and she was also defeated by a human.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's a movie star?
No.
Jordan-
No.
In one iteration, yes, but in the actual timeline, it's Liu Kang. who
Oh,
defeats her.
sick, fair.
But Liu Kang is also the strongest of them all, so it
Yeah,
quite makes
but
sense.
Mortal Kombat's kind of weird.
Fucking love
Yeah.
Johnny
Next
Cage.
up, RoboCop versus Alucard in Castlevania.
Oh, interesting.
Alucard.
Alucard.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah, no,
fast.
but,
super...
I mean, RoboCop isn't particularly strong.
No, he's not.
No,
He's just cool.
I feel bad for him though. He's just
Next.
a dude suffering. you know?
Next up, and I feel a little bad for this one, Dante versus a Beholder.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Major problem. So Dante
going-
uses demonic magic power, right?
Yeah.
So magic?
But it's
Literally
also-
the main point of a Beholder.
Okay, so that's a trick. This is why I think it's very tricky because Dante does. Ooh. Dante's also a very he's a legendary demon hunter.
Yeah.
So Beholder's zap magic, and this is tricky because in the Devil May Cry universe, you don't really get. I mean, I need to remember as well because it's very.
It's
Tricky.
about the experiences of have they fought something similar, which is why DC and Marvel, quick note, have huge advantages in these fights because they've literally fought most of this shit before, just alternate versions.
Yeah.
Which is why they usually end up winning
So-
most of these fights.
Beholders can literally.
They shot off magic when they're looking at it with their main center eye.
Hmm.
They have other eye rays. In this case, it's less important because he's not fighting multiple people at once, but he can close his eye and then shoot Dante with all his different eye beams: Disintegration, Death Ray, Confusion Ray,
Yeah.
Charm Ray,
The
Telekinesis.
question
am
is how
going-
good Dante is at dodging all those things.
He's very good. In fact, actually, like, despite the fact that... Because the thing is, it's really tricky to differentiate what is magic for him and what is just his physical trait.
Yeah.
So,
Dante has guns, right?
guns that he can empower with demonic
But
power,
can they
but
just
he's still...
can they still be just normal guns?
Oh, then it's fine.
I would say Dante actually does win this,
Yeah.
but it's one where he's having to rely less on his magical powers and more on his
I
like
mean, even
sheer
then,
skill and
it's
talent.
it's a shoot to say he has magical powers because he technically does and he technically doesn't.
Does he have inherent magical abilities?
It's more like he is empowered by the demonic blood that runs through his veins.
So
it's
technically,
like
yes.
a physical trait, but it's also not.
Yes, but I would say this. Therefore, like, because beholders don't switch off whatever race you are if you're a magical race, but any magical abilities you would get from that being that race, like enhancements.
Yeah,
That's
but
like
that-
the
that's
Beholder
what, that's
versus
why
Doctor Strange. Like if he looks at Doctor Strange, he's just a regular.
Doctor
dude.
Strange is fucked, which is
Yeah.
why the Beholder I put in this because it's like if he
That's
faces
why-
Doctor Strange, that goes really badly.
That's
very
why I'm
quickly.
finding it really hard because I need
It's
to.
one of the few things where the Beholder got unlucky enough to fight something that doesn't need his magical powers to win this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. Like, I don't think I think Dante does have a lot more physical strength because he is part demon, but
And the
Yeah,
main
I'm
problem,
struggling with
the
this
main
because-
Beholder is slow, and while it can fly, it can't fly very fast. It can move.
Yeah.
It moves 20 feet
What-
around, so it moves 20 feet every 6 seconds.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
what I'm struggling with is that Dante doesn't have really necessarily an equivalent to really compare to, and in terms of lore, it's really tough to define what is magical about his abilities and what is just
Yeah.
physical.
Yeah.
I think Dante would win because he is smart enough to deal
Yeah.
with a foe on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stylishly,
He
I may
can-
add, while also insulting it.
Yeah.
But
And Beholders are crazy, which often lends to them not being
Yeah. Exactly.
really that good
Yeah.
fighter.
I
But
think in the
anyway,
end of the day, he would use his prep time very well.
yeah.
By
Next,
eating pizza.
we are into the round of 64.
Okay, so I would say because we've been gone for an hour and a half, this is where this episode ends.
We do part 2.
Go to part 2. We'll,
Alright.
we'll see you then either
2, baby!
next week or the week
Yeah.
after. We don't know, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see you then.